Title: Broncos star defensive end takes a gambling timeout, Eyioma Uwazurike benched for betting shenanigans? TLDR, Denver Broncos Eyioma Uwazurike caught in the NFL's no-bet zone. Suspended indefinitely after laying down some risky bets on NFL games. Could return in 2024. In the big wide world of oops. Shouldn't have done that. Eyioma Uwazurike, Denver Broncos defensive end, just earned a front row seat. The NFL threw a yellow flag his way, announcing that Uwazurike didn't just tackle players on the field but also tried his hand at betting on games during the 2022 season. Risky business, right? The price tag for this gamble? An indefinite suspension. That's right, folks, Uwazurike is benched, left to twiddle his thumbs and maybe catch up on some Netflix series till July 24, 2024, at the earliest, when he can petition for a comeback. Considering he was only a fourth-round draft pick for the Broncos in 2022, one might wonder, was it worth it? Especially when our guy played in 8 whole games last season with 165 snaps on defense. I mean, he had a fair shot at more playing time this season. Does this mean a talented career is on the line just because of some off-the-field bets? But let's zoom out for a moment. This isn't just about one player's error in judgment. It brings up a bigger, juicier question: how many more players might be tiptoeing around league policies? Is the pressure of the game leading some of our favorite players to seek risky diversions? Remember when you were told to never mix business with pleasure? Well, in the world of sports, the stakes, pun intended, are way higher. From potential match-fixing scandals to integrity issues, gambling and sports can be a pretty combustible mix. Speaking of mixes, here's a relatable anecdote. Imagine mixing your favorite drink with another, thinking it'll taste awesome. And then, one sip in, you're like, oh man, bad idea. That's probably how Uwazurike feels right now. Okay, it might be a little more intense for him. But life, like that weird drink mix, is all about trials, errors, and waiting for the aftertaste to fade. But, and here's the thought for all of us armchair quarterbacks out there, what would you do if you were in his cleats? Dive into the thrilling world of betting, hoping no one would notice? Or stick to what you're best at and play it safe on and off the field? So, dear readers, let's leave you with this spicy tidbit to chew on. If a star player like Uwazurike took such a gamble, literally, do you think there are others in the league doing the same, just more discreetly? Let the discussions begin.